Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology.
Good morning. I'm Lavanya. I'm here to going to present the A-star search algorithm in artificial intelligence. So in artificial intelligence, we'll be having two searching algorithms. One is the informed search, another one is the uninformed search. So in informed search, we'll be having A-star search algorithm. So A-star search algorithm is the best informed search algorithm. That is BFS and DFS and depth limiter search. We'll be having three types or four types of algorithms. In that, one of this will be having the A-star search algorithm. So normally searching algorithms, you have to start from starting node to ending node till the root of the tree from the child node. So first here the A star search, the same way will be having the tree node from starting to ending. The one of the is you have to find the least solution here. So that first for evaluating the least solution we'll be having the formula that is f of n is equal to h of n plus g of n. So this is the estimation cost, that means g of n, that is nothing but you have to find the shortest distance from the node end, that means the end of the node. That means what node you are going to reach, that node you have to take here. The next one is h of n, that is nothing but heuristic function. Heuristic distance is nothing but you have to find the approximate value, so that is a heuristic function. So you have to evaluate f of n is equal to h of n plus g of n. In this we'll be having one example. This is my graph. So the graph starting node is my S and ending node is E here. So ending node is G. So my starting node starts with S. Towards I need to reach the goal node as G. So in this between you have to find the shortest distance where you have to, that means what shortest distance you are going to reach. So in this my heuristic functions are, for S I will be having the heuristic function as 12, for B 4 and E 7, D 6 and C 3. So this is my heuristic function. Based on this heuristic function you need to solve the problem. In that first, this is my starting state. So this is my question here for S2. For from starting node I need to take, from starting is I am having S, from S you will be having the two nodes, it will be going, one is B and one is D. So that I will be taking here for S from starting from N, for B and D it will be going. For S2B the value will be 9 and S2D the value will be 8 here. So what is my formula here? F of n is equal to g of n plus h of n. So g of n is nothing but for S2B what value it will be going, you need to take the value. So for S2B a value will be 9 and h of b is nothing but your heuristic value. So my heuristic value will be for b, whatever node you are going to reach that value will be taken. So what is the b heuristic value? My b heuristic value is 4. So 9 plus 4 is equal to 14. So my totally for S2B I need to reach the cost value is 14. Next one for S2D I need to find the same way f of d is equal to g of n plus h of n. So g of n is nothing but for S2D what's the value we are going to reach? 8 is the value. The same way d heuristic value is 6. So 8 plus 6 is equal to 14. So we'll be having the two values here. One is f of n is equal to 13, another one is 14. So in this two, you need to take which one is the least. So in the C, which one is the least? For me, the S will be having the two childs. In the two childs, B is the least one. So B is the least one. You need to go the next procedure. See the same question for B. I need to proceed the two nodes. One is C and one is E. So for two nodes, it will be going the same way. You have to calculate the formula, that is f of n is equal to g of n plus h of n. In that first, g of n is nothing but from starting node for ending node you need to calculate the value. That means for S2B the value will be 9, B2E the value will be 8. So 9 plus 8 you need to calculate. For h of n the same value, that means the heuristic value, the E value h of n will be the 7. So 9 plus 8 plus 7 the value will be the 24. The same way S to C, that means S of B I need to take the S of B, the value will be 9 and B to C the value will be 7. The same way 9 plus 7 and C heuristic value will be 3, the total will be the 19. So from starting node where whatever I'll be going the nodes, so that node I need to take and that node I need to go on and I need to proceed here. So first in these two you need to check which one is the least one, that is 24 and 19 I'll be having. So you need to check which one is least. So from this I need to calculate my 19 is the least one. And also I need to check one more node will be there, that is S to D will be there. So I need to proceed one more node, then I need to conclude which one is the least one. So the next step you need to calculate D2 from node D. From node will be going to C and G. Don't take the S value because it doesn't go for the starting value. It will be going to reach the end goal node. So the D, the value will be G and C. For G, The same way h of n, g of n. So see here, so S2D and D2G, that means 8 plus 10, the value will be the 18. And the goal node, there is no heuristic value for goal node, so goal node value will be the 0. So your G value will be 0. The same way, S2D value is 8 and D2C the value will be 5 and heuristic value of C will be 3. So totally 8 plus 5 plus 3, your value will be 16. So for S, we'll be having the 4 children node, I'll be having the same way, see the children node, which one is the least one. For E24, C19, G18 and C16. So totally we'll be having 4 nodes. In that 4 nodes, you need to see which one is the least one. So see here, 16 is the least one. So that I need to proceed this. So next step will be I need to proceed the C value. For C, it will be going on 2 nodes, that is B and then G. So B and then G it will be going. So B means that is C the value. For S to D you need to take and D to C you need to take and D to G. That means S to G means 8 plus 5 plus 6, you will be getting one value 19 and G heuristic value is 0. So don't take that. That is 19 plus 0 is equal to 19. So my G value will be 19 here. The same way S to D and D to C and C to B. The value is 8 plus 5 plus 7 will be the 20 and B heuristic value is 4. The total value is 24. So that for S to D, D to C, C to G, the value is 19, S to D, D to C, C to B, the value is 24. In this 2 node, you need to find which one is the least one. So 19 is the least one. At last, I will be reaching the goal node as G. From starting S node to ending the goal node, I will be reached, and then here you need to find the which one is the least one from starting to ending one. So I will be having the 5 children's node here, that is E, C and G, and one more G and one more B here. In that C, which one is the least one? 18 is the least one and 18 is my goal node. So at last I reach my goal node. So this is my final graph here. In the first graph I'll be going for S2D and D2G. So this is my final graph. That means starting to ending node that means starting node will be the S, the ending node will be the G. So from starting to ending I'll be reached here. So find the least cost. So my least cost will be the 80 and my goal node is reached. So this is the final graph of A star search algorithm. Thank you.